On this hill in between the trees there, you can see its backside. I'll pull up to this one that's a little bit closer though, just across the water here. The black rhino can get up to about 3,000 pounds. They have a prehensile, pointed upper lip that allows them to eat leaves right off of trees. Sadly though, they're critically endangered. There's only about 5,000 left in the world today due to the poaching of their horns, which are made out of a substance called keratin. It's like our hair and nails. There's some tan antelopes up here on the right-hand side. These are called greater kudu. The one that, oh yeah, they all look like females. I was gonna say one of them looks like a female, but they all look like females. None of them have horns. They may want to cross the road. The greater kudu is one, oh, and there's bongos in the bushes here on the left. The greater kudu is one of the larger antelopes. They can get up to about 55 inches at the shoulder, which is just under 5 feet tall, and they can leap up to 8 feet in the air. I'll let them cross here. And some ducks. Oh, in the corner back there. They like to hide back there. We're coming up on some water on the left-hand side, though. Oh, yep, I see some up here on the other side of the island. They're a little easier to see than the one hiding in the corner back there. Hippos do spend most of their time under the water. They can hold their breath for up to 8 minutes at a time, even when they're sleeping. A group of hippos is called a bloat. It's one of my favorite names for a group of animals. They don't mind birds too much because a lot of species of birds actually help keep them clean by pecking at them and eating the dead skin off their bodies. Kind of feels like a massage to the hippos, so they let the birds hang around. Oh, one moving around under the water here. The big gray and white birds on the island over there are pink-backed pelicans. They get their name from the color their feathers turn during their mating season. The blackbirds or vultures aren't really on the spotting guide, but there are a lot of them around here. A lot of vultures. I think they hang out for the free food. Now make sure the Nile crocodile can grow up to 20 feet long. They only eat once a week, and they can eat up to a third and even a half of their body weight in one feeding. Sometimes you will see them resting with their mouths open, which might look like a display of aggression to us, but actually all year round. So we'll also have to look out for elephants, lions, cheetahs, warthogs, ostriches, zebras. Never know what we'll find. These giraffes here on the right look like Maasai giraffes. The Maasai giraffe has a rough, uneven pattern on its coat. Giraffes are the tallest animals in the world. They can grow up to 20 feet tall. Baby giraffes are usually born at around 6 feet tall, and they learn how to walk within the first hour of their life.
Right over the back. Yeah. Over to say hello, isn't it?
All giraffes have a prehensile tongue, which means they can grab things with their tongue.
Yeah.
Their tongue can get up to 18 inches long. It's usually a dark blue or purple color, which helps protect it from getting sunburned when they're eating. Despite its size, giraffes do have the same amount of vertebrae in their spine as we do, which is 7. They're just a little more spread out. They're usually very solitary. They tend to break away from the herd at around age 13 to 14. That's when they reach maturity. They can start to become aggressive and territorial. And I have seen a group of female elephants right up this way in the reserve before, so we'll go see if they are still hanging around. Maybe they won't be as cameras. See if we can get a closer look at them here. Elephants are matriarchal, which means everything that happens in the herd is decided on by the females. They spend their time in groups and watch over the babies, while the males, like I said, leave the herd, get kicked out, or join bachelor groups. Both male and female African elephants do develop tusks. The African elephant is the largest. The adults can weigh anywhere from 8,000 to 15,000 pounds. Easiest way to tell the difference between an African and an Asian elephant. May even see them throwing mud, sand, dirt, water, whatever they can find up onto their back and legs. Flamingos get their color from their diet. They eat a lot of brine shrimp, which are high in beta-carotene. That's what turns their feathers pink. It does take about 2 years for a flamingo to get its full pink color, though. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. It's another one of my favorite names for a group of animals. And there's some baby ducks down here. They're not on the spotting night, but they are pretty cute. Let's go see what animals we can find on this other side of the savannah. Its name is a mistranslation of an Afrikaans word, which is weit. It means wide, not white, because they have a wide, flat mouth that they use to graze on low shrubs and grasses. And that shaggy brown antelope that was hiding in the bushes is called a waterbuck. I think it was a female. I didn't see any horns. Like their name suggests, they spend a lot of time near water. Well, actually emit a smelly, oily substance from their skin that keeps their fur waterproof.
This is a bumpy ride.
I think I see 2 cheetahs up here on the left, just to the right of that Y-shaped tree. They're laying down tail to tail right next to that log that's laying down on the ground. Can kind of see where the sun is peeking through the trees and hitting their fur. Oh, and a zebra. One on the left, too. 2 on the left. Ostriches are the largest birds. They can't fly, but they can run pretty fast. Can get up to about 40 miles an hour. We like to think that 40 is their magic number, because they can run 40 miles an hour every 40 years, and it takes about 40 days for their eggs to incubate and hatch. Now, I won't be able to stop since this one zebra here on the left is pretty close, but I'll go back.
Oh my god. Look at
Zebras are Grants or Plains zebras. They are black with white stripes. Easy way to tell is by looking at their nose. They have black skin on their nose.
See,
But
simplest.
every zebra's stripes are unique.
Grass.
No 2 patterns are the same, and all zebras have a kick strong enough to break the jaw of an attacking lion. Looks like the lion's mate puts them a little bit closer to the food. Warthogs are a burrowing animal. They do spend most of their time underground where it's nice and cool. They're very territorial, though. They usually back up into their burrows with those razor-sharp tusks pointing